Hey guys, how are you all doing? I hope you're all okay. I hope lockdown is treating you all well. It's been a little over a month and I know it's getting really boring at this point now. Everyone's very impatient for this to get over. Me too. I've been cooking a lot of different food. I've been watching a lot of web series, which I also recommended in my last video. And in this video, I'm going to recommend you guys movies that you all can watch during lockdown. Now, this is a long list of movies, and this includes sci-fi, this includes romance, this includes action, comedy, almost everything. Because if you have watched my series videos, you would know that I am a mixed bag of everything apart from horror. So you will find thriller as well, but no horror. So if you're looking for horror movie recommendations, I'm sorry, this video is not for you. However, if you're looking for anything else, it is for you. Do watch it until the end, and I'm sure you'll find at least 5 movies that you can watch from this list. So now, without wasting much time, let's get into the video. So the first one on my list, I'm sure a lot of you would have watched it already. However, it can be rewatched, and especially with the second part that I'm gonna say. So the first one on the list is The Lord of the Rings. So Lord of the Ring is a series of 3 movies, and the story continues through the series. The second set of this, which came very recently, is Hobbit 1 and 2. So actually, all these 5 movies are based on R.R. Tolkien's books, and Hobbit, in fact, the book or the storyline is precedence to Lord of the Rings. So even if you have watched Lord of the Rings once, I think it's a good idea to go watch Hobbit first and then go back to Lord of the Rings and rewatch. Aap chronology samajh rahe hain, right? And it's interesting to watch. Even if you have watched all of them, go ahead, rewatch all of them. It's a movie worth watching twice or thrice for that matter. And the next one on my list is A Dog's Purpose. If you are a dog person or if you're not, if you're a pet parent or not, in any case, this is a really entertaining movie, both part 1 and part 2. Part 1 is just amazing. It will make you laugh, it will make you worry for a little moment, it will make you cry, but in the end it's a happy ending and it will make you feel good. It's a very feel good movie, and you might even feel like getting a pet by the end of it. So that is a disclaimer. However, these are amazing movies, both of them. Really nice, loving, heartwarming movies. So the third movie, or I don't know, the 7th movie on this list is Article 15. It's a Bollywood movie. It has Ayushmann Khurrana. It's one of those critically acclaimed movies which did really well. Very serious. The content will grip you, and it's little thrilling at some point, but overall the movie is really amazing. I just don't want to give any of the storyline, but all the actors, they have done amazing job. Ayushmann Khurrana it is one of his best work ever, and I've watched all of Ayushmann Khurrana's movie, and this for sure, if I have to choose like top 3 Ayushmann Khurrana movies, this has to be there. So Article 15 is a must watch. Now the next one on my list is a movie which came, I believe, about 10 years back or even more than that. I'm not sure which year it came in. And I feel this is one of the very underrated Aamir Khan movies, which a lot of people didn't even understand. Again, one of those movies which is a slightly open-ended. The story is really complex. Well, not really complex when you realize what happens at the climax, but slightly complicated and thrilling and gripping. It goes a little slow, so you have to watch it through the end, and only in the end will you realize what actually happened through the movie. And it is amazing, and I'm not taking the name of this movie yet. Wow, this is Talash, and this is one of the must-watch Bollywood movies. If you have not watched it, go ahead, find it anywhere and watch it. What are you even doing? Moving back to Hollywood, the next movie on my list is again another open-ended thrilling movie, which a lot of people didn't realize what actually happened in the end. People are still looking out for answers. It is Inception. Again, is another open-ended thriller movie, and a lot of people found different movies. Did the coin stop? Did the coin not stop? Oh, I should not be saying that. But anyways, if you have watched it, you know it. If you haven't watched it, what are you doing? This is one of IMDb's best movies, one of Leonardo DiCaprio's best movies ever, and I love it. I can watch it again and again. For some people, they actually had to watch it twice or thrice to really understand what actually happened in the movie. It is science fiction, open-ended thriller well, if you are into any of that or if you are into all of that, this is the best movie to watch. Now, talking about science fictions, another sci-fi movie that I really love, because at some point I wanted to be an astronaut. So this movie is called Interstellar. Amazing animations, amazing graphics. As the name says, it's intergalactic or interplanetary, if I could say, for the risk of giving away the storyline of the movie. But Interstellar again is a must watch. Another one of those sci-fi movies which makes you think what all could happen, how big the possibilities are in this universe. That's that, and you again must watch it. Getting back into Bollywood again, another one of my Bollywood favorites, and this one is my Bollywood top 3 favorites. This movie is one of also Ranbir Kapoor's and Deepika Padukone's best work till date, I believe. This is Tamasha. It has drama, it has romance, it has all the elements. There are very few movies which are made from a man's perspective or what happens in a guy's life, and I feel Tamasha very nicely depicted that. So for both men and women, this again is a must watch, one of the best Imtiaz Ali's work. And by this time you must know how big a fan I am of Leonardo DiCaprio. So how could this list be complete without mentioning Wolf of the Wall Street? Classic, everyone loves it. If you haven't watched it, you have to watch it, and if you have, there's no harm in going back and watching it again, right? It is an entertaining movie. You will love it. You will love the guy. You will hate the guy, but you will love the movie for sure. Now, from a lot of thinking, serious sci-fi movies, getting into comedy. This one's a favorite of college students, I know for sure, because I watched it in college. This is Dictator. This is just it will make you laugh to the extent that you'll have to pause the movie, take a break, and then start the movie again. Dictator, as the name suggests, it is about someone who's a dictator in the Middle East, kind of behaves like a dictator, and the way he orders or the way his people responds, his gestures or his antiques, it will make you laugh to like just pause and laugh and pause and laugh and watch and pause and laugh and repeat. That's all. Watch Dictator if you haven't. My next movie is something that I feel not a lot of people have watched. This movie is called Man from Earth. This is one of IMDb's all-time best movies. This movie in the end will make you think. It goes very slow, so you might feel at some point, let me stop, what's happening, what's not happening. But in the end, again, by the end of that movie, it just makes you think like, whoa, that could actually happen. That is a possibility and we did not think of it. And just one of those critically acclaimed, really serious but making you think and still entertaining movie. Now the next one on my list again is from Bollywood. This is also one of those underrated movies which didn't do very well, but it was something that is shot very well. The movie itself is very nice. It has Sushant Singh Rajput, and this is Detective Byomkesh Bakshi. Based on a real life character, Detective Byomkesh Bakshi was actually a person, and this movie again is shot very well. The storyline is really good, it entertains, and just an overall really good movie. One of those Bollywood underrated movies and a must watch. Now getting back into comedy, how can comedy be complete without talking about Men in Black? Men in Black sounds like an action movie for those who haven't watched it. I was one of those people who hadn't watched Men in Black for the longest time, and guys or girls, this is the cutest comedy out there. Go ahead, watch Men in Black. The old ones are very funny. And even the new one, which finally has a woman in black, it will make you laugh a lot. It's just a cute comedy and a must watch if you're in the mood for a comedy. Now on to some dramas. Again, this is a very critically acclaimed movie and it did very well. If you're in India and if you followed the Ambani wedding or anything about it, or if you saw memes about Ambani wedding, this is something that you must watch, which is Crazy Rich Asians. I feel they should have made Crazy Rich Asians or Crazy Rich Indians on the Ambani wedding. But well, Crazy Rich Asian has its own flavor. It is based on a book called Crazy Rich Asian. Proper typical drama and love story, and amazing and must watch. Now next onto my list is another thriller, and this is one of the deepest, most serious thrillers that I have watched. This movie is called Orphan. It's about a couple adopting a child which is an orphan child, and what that child actually is, there's a mystery associated with that child and how it unfolds. This is really gripping. Just, I don't have words for how deeply thrilling this movie is. Now back into sci-fi movies. Well, yes, I do have a soft corner for sci-fi movies. The next movie that I'm going to talk about is the one which is sci-fi and drama combined. It's a good mixture of a love story, little bit of drama, science fiction, and everything around it. This movie is The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. Again, this is one of those must-watch. This is actually about reverse aging, how it affects. The whole movie goes around in reverse aging from start to end, how things happen. Another really nice drama and very highly rated IMDb movie again. Like, it's a good combination of drama and sci-fi, so you should watch it. So if you have watched my video until now and you have liked this list, give this video a thumbs up. It would mean a lot to me. And subscribe to this channel right now because I am getting more such videos lined up and a lot more coming up next. So do subscribe to this channel so that you know when I post those videos. Now getting back into the video, my next movie is from those magical fantasy world. This is The Fantastic Beasts. It's similar to Harry Potter series or similar to MIBs. This is about creatures from magical world and how they come, and good creatures and bad creatures, and what happens on Earth because of them. And there's a guy involved and how he manages all those creatures or deals with them. All of that, anything into magic and fantasy, this is a movie that you must watch. And the last one on my list is something that's the last movie that I have watched, and it made me cry for at least like half of its part. But it is one of those underrated, amazingly short movies. It has Khaleesi, of course, Emilia Clarke. And this movie is Me Before You. It is romance, it is drama, overall entertaining movie. I can watch it again. Whether you are in a relationship or not, whether you are stuck with your partner or not, this is a must watch. If you are stuck with your partner, then this is a must watch with your partner for sure. Of course, after GOT, if you're missing your Khaleesi, this is a totally different character that she has played, and you just can't imagine Khaleesi into this role. It's good to watch her doing that. The whole movie is very entertaining. You might or might not like the end, but you must watch it. So that was my whole list. I hope you guys liked it. I tried to keep a mixed bag of everything and my favorite movies in there. If you have a list of your own, do comment in the comment box below, and I would love to watch them because now I am running out of movies and series to watch, so I would love them. If you liked all of these, do subscribe to the channel, give it a big thumbs up, and follow me on Instagram at Prerna.Harsha. Until next time, stay safe, take care.